All right, what else we got? My favorite Packer of all time. I bringing down the hammer here, the classic hammer. I love this question because there's so many ways to go about it. There's absolutely no way that I can narrow it down to just one player. Honestly, I've got so many different variables. I feel like in reasons behind why certain guys are my favorite players. I've got favorite guys that played before my time. Guys that are favorites because of certain memories or moments that they have brought to us as fans. And then guys who I thought that not only are they great on the field, but from a personal side that we have seen of them, I come to respect as well. I'll name a few here for you based off of that sort of criteria. A guy that was before my time, someone that I wasn't able to watch live and enjoy the real-time moments and memories that they brought to our franchise. I'm going to go with Ray Nitschke. I've seen endless videos of him over the years. One of the best linebackers in NFL history. We all have heard the tough guy stories that he went through during his playing career on and off the field. Stories that were told by other Packers legends about him. And then obviously what he did on the field to cement himself as one of the best all time. And to add on to that, when I was younger, my dad took me to meet him at an autograph signing back in 1997. It was about less than a year before he passed away due to a heart attack at the age of 61. So yeah, there's a little personal touch between him and I. Not necessarily a direct correlation, obviously, but that memory is a pretty cool memory in my personal fandom. And so, yeah, I'm going to go with Ray Nitschke as someone that played before my time, and I wasn't able to watch live or really soak in the moments he brought to our franchise in real time. But, yeah, Ray Nitschke is kind of a guy before my time as far as a favorite. Next up, during my time on this earth, and those of you watching as a Packers fan, there has been a lot of exciting times. Obviously, that comes from a lot of heartbreak, but a few guys that come to mind right now as I think about some of my favorite moments as a Packers fan. Mason Crosby, of course. You probably see up in the corner. I had a chance to meet him before a Packers game a couple years back. He was kind enough to sign my jersey I had of his. Between the game-winning kicks, game-sealing kicks, most recently that 49ers game a couple of years back, the game-winning field goal there, I think it was a 52-yarder, smoked that thing through the uprights. The kick in the playoffs against the Cowboys, he kicked that thing twice, and man, there's so many more. How about the field goal against the Bears when we hit Jordy on like a 60, 70-yard play to set up that game-winning field goal, help us win the division that year. Aaron Rodgers, of course, Clay Matthews, Charles Woodson, with so much success happening in mine and your guys' lifetime. There's a lot of guys. But so to narrow it down is kind of tough, but I'm going to go with Tramon Williams. You're probably seeing a theme here, more of a defensive guy, at least for myself. But that run that Tramon Williams had during the playoffs en route to Super Bowl 45 was insane. Most notably, we all remember the pick six against the Atlanta Falcons right before halftime. To that day, that is my favorite Packers play of all time. And it was called absolutely perfect by Joe Buck. They tried to bite off more yardage, and they just got burned. The definition of perfection right there. So, yeah, Tramon Williams, one of my favorites for sure. Then a guy who has been someone that I enjoy to watch, while also who's someone who seems to be great off the field. I mentioned him earlier, Mason Crosby. Not only has he brought us a ton of great moments on the field, but off the field, his faith values are something that I can relate to and respect. And along with the work he's done on the field towards the Packers as a football team, I respect the work that he's done off the field, countless charities, and all the rest of that. So just someone I've always looked up to as a player and a person. So there you have it, Ike. Thank you for the question. Always nice to kind of reminisce